manipulations of human beings done by these entities, and some of them were reptilian. But it just, the idea of children, I could never get past that. That's really what got me going on this.
Tell me, what do you mean the idea of children?
The idea of children in that dark world.
And why did that bother you so much?
Because I felt that if they were there if people were there because of their bad karma, that children didn't have enough time to create that bad karma. The thing that, there was a family, it was a murder-suicide, and they moved into Francis's house for a while. And it didn't work out because Francis kept making moves on the mother, but and so they finally moved out. But Francis said if they go to jail, that's when he said that the prison guards would rape the children. Now, what does that have to do with your karma or, learning your lessons? It was all wrong.
Look, can I throw something in here?
Yeah.
This is, I think it's significant. And this came up in the Robert Monroe material about the Loosh. There's a chapter in Far Journeys where Robert Monroe talks about that there was an extraterrestrial, extra-dimensional something that created this world. And one of the primary sources of Loosh, which is emotional energy that they feed on, the humans are a hybrid creation that gave off the best and the most pure form of Loosh. Loosh being emotional energy that provides food for this, whatever it is, reptilians or whatever, that within the human experience, the finest and the most pure form of Loosh came from pre-adolescent children. In satanic rituals, that pre-adolescent children are used primarily in certain satanic rituals because of they give off the most pure form of emotional terror that you can imagine. From our point of view, it's perverse. From their point of view, it's filet mignon. This is the best form of food that we can get. And it's like,
saying that to me. This is how we eat.
Right, this is how we eat. This is how they eat.
It's like, that makes it all okay.
But children are primary source of food.
Yeah, that's true.
What led up to the Pleiadians coming to help these people escape?
I'd been praying and praying and praying every night, and I talked to the people, and I would tell them that I'm trying to get the people in heaven, in the higher planes, to help. And what I told them is I'm praying to organize prayer groups, and I'm talking to these higher awarenesses in heaven to get prayer groups, because I said there's got to be some way that you can be lifted out of these lower planes. And I would talk to the people every day, and they would all gather, because I was the first person who was giving them any kind of hope. That's what they told me.
But how are they hearing you?
I would talk on recorders, and then they would...
How are they talking to you back?
On my recorders. EVP. I can play something.
Do they have technology on their side?
Yes, they use recorders on their side.
Ah, okay.
They have recorders.
Gotcha.
Did you suspect that you were confabulating this whole scenario for your own emotional benefit?
I did. When the Pleiadians first showed up, I thought that there was a good chance that I was making this all up because I wanted it to happen so badly. And the only thing that convinced me that this was not true was Francis was telling me that there was a ship that was taking people out, a transport into the Pleiades. And other people in the area were speaking back and talking about this ship, and that the Pleiadians were helping them get out of that world.
But you had never been talking, you had never specifically said, well, I want the Pleiadians to rescue you.
I know.
Just any higher
No, I was
rescue,
thinking people in heaven. I
Okay.
wasn't thinking Pleiadians.
Okay.
No.
So, how did you begin to hear directly from the Pleiadians?
I hit the record button in my software in my SoundForge software. I was always experimenting, and I just